Hey, my name's Cannon Prince. Welcome to day 29 of the Human Reboot Experiment. So, as I said yesterday, we came up with the idea, Banyon and I, to create a social media hub that essentially every morning I would wake up, I would talk to Banyon and come up with an idea for the day, and then he would help me build out a series of 3 to 5 posts that I would post throughout the day. So here is the prototype that he built out of this thing. So I'm just going to show it to you guys. Banyon Beta, the daily content operator, not another AI writer, an AI content operator. So basically, it's got a bunch of different tabs here on the side, and today's beta run. So I'll just take you through kind of how this works. So right now, seed idea we would type in, or he would come up with for us, would be actors can't rely on talent alone anymore in today's industry. Your personal brand is part of the job. Build visibility before the opportunity arrives. That's kind of like what we were talking about yesterday. So let's say we want Banyon to pick an idea for us. We can just click this button and then it'll change down here. So seed idea, AI shouldn't flood you with options. It should decide the execution path and hand you finished content. All right, so that's basically what we're building. And then we come up and click generate today's content flow. And then boom, it shows all these things. Bannon's turning today's thesis into a full 4-post content sequence. Pick the angle, sequence the day as far as what we're going to post in the morning, afternoon, and evening, builds the assets, and exports the pack. And then once it's done, you can click finish run, and then boom, it busts out these things. So it's given us a carousel slide zip, which is showing a sample of the carousel image back slide design with headline overlay and cinematic gradients. Reaction script, which is for a green screen video that we would do in the morning. Captions text for each of those posts. And then a recap video brief script for our 4th post of the day, which would also be a video. And then we can see here the visual previews, our reaction frame for the green screen, a poll card because we'll be doing like a poll during the day. And then it maps out these carousels. So it made 8 carousels. These will eventually have, it'll generate actual images and text and stuff, but this is just an example since it's a demo. So it says actors who ignore personal branding become invisible before they even audition. You would swipe to the next slide. Talent still matters, but obscurity now kills momentum before talent gets seen. Swipe, slide 3. Casting collaborators and fans all search online before they commit attention, and yada yada. So it would build all that. You can download it all, and then you would just go and post all of these things. It has, so these are just to jump between the different screens that we looked at. And then it has these are the scripts. So these are the captions, carousel caption, and different ones. It's got the reaction script, so it wrote this out. If you're an actor and you still think your work alone will speak for itself, this is the wake-up call. All right, so it wrote that script. The recap script that we do. Today's point was simple. The industry changed, but a lot of actors still haven't. All right, so that would be a script that you put on a teleprompter or whatever. And then the poll post, poll text, should actors treat personal branding like part of the job now? A, yes, it's part of the industry now. B, no, the work should speak for itself. And then follow-up text. I think a lot of people confuse personal branding with ego. The real question is whether you're willing to be visible enough to create opportunities before they arrive. So those are the scripts, and then you would be able to download those and, again, put them on a teleprompter or whatever, or memorize them. This is the brand voice, where it will save your brand voice. So for this example, it's what Banyon remembers: the voice, direct, cinematic, founder, operator energy, the audience are actors, filmmakers, creators, ambitious artists. Posting goal, 3 to 5 coordinated posts a day. Avoid too many ideas, vague brainstorms, and decision fatigue. And the default day structure through the course of those is teach, react, engage, and then recap. Put this little thing in why OpenClaw matters, right? Instead of ChatGPT or Gemini or something. This isn't just an LLM chat window. Banyon can keep state, manage files, change multi-step workflows, generate assets over time, and package a real daily content run on a computer. And that's important because I had used ChatGPT and other LLMs for this, and it just gives me a ton of ideas and information, which makes my brain short circuit. If I'm like, hey, I gotta post something about actors needing a social media following today, then it would be like, oh, we could do this or this or this, and then I just go and eat a sandwich and watch a movie and don't do anything. So I wanted to build something that I could just come to it and say, hey, this is the story today is actors should have a social media following, and then I press a button and then boom, it makes everything, and then all I have to do is record those 2 short videos in this example, and then post everything. And eventually down the line, we will automate this all as well and bring in API function for Instagram, for Meta, for TikTok, LinkedIn, all of those. So it'll even be able to post for us as well. So literally, what is taking people all day long to do, you can just go in the morning with your coffee, enter the thing or help have it pick the idea for the day, press a button, it does it, and then schedules it all out throughout the day. One in the morning, one in the afternoon, one mid afternoon, late evening, and then at night or whatever. So this is the the first build, and it's got so the morning carousel, then the green screen news reactions, poll, engagement post, and then evening talking head recap. And then it puts here when we should. So, post 1 should go live at 8:30 a.m. to Instagram and LinkedIn. It's designed for saves. And then post 2 is a green screen news reaction where we have a frame grab from a news article, and we're green screen in the corner or whatever. We post at 12:15 to TikTok, Reels, and Shorts. That shows relevance and reaction. And then post 3, we post at 3:30 to Stories, X, and our community. That's comments and opinions, right? Getting people to interact. And then evening recap, that's where we talk about the poll and all the stuff from earlier in the day. That goes at 7:45. That's for Reels, Shorts, TikTok, the things that people watch in the evening when they're off work, just scrolling through. And that's the personal take and the CTA, which is the call to action. So this is the the beta version 1 of this thing that we are going to be building, and in the oncoming days you'll see me working a lot with Banyon to turn this into an actual thing. So that's what we have going on today. Super exciting stuff. I think this easily demonstrates the power of OpenClaw and AI, and how once this thing's live, that saves me right now probably 5 hours a day that I just got back. So this is great. So as always, thanks for the likes, the comments, the shares, the follows, and I will see you back here tomorrow for day 30 of the Human Reboot Experiment. Thanks a lot.